My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jaime Faria and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Welcome to those of you just joining in who want to know about Taylor Fritz and Alex Michelsen. They will be taking to the court for their match very shortly. It's on court number 2. And we've just seen Jack Draper beat Fran Cerundolo. Siniakova has a game point for 2-all. And Bencic is applying pressure to the Mertens serve once again. 2-5, that is the score there. But Mertens serving at 2-5, 15-30. Meanwhile, Bublik here under a bit of pressure on his serve at 5 games all. But it is 40-30 now on the Bublik serve. And Bublik does hold for 6-5. location for that plaster that seems to be sticking the shoes together for, I think, Rinky Hijikata. A bit of tape there on the shoe to stop it from falling apart. Very comical. We have some break points on the Mirovan serve. Okay, 15 love here for Hijikata. And Siniakova gets the break on the serve of Mirovan. Double break in the first, wasn't able to take advantage of that situation. Because she ended up losing the first set. Okay, Hijikata here serving to stay in the match. 5-6, but he is up 30-15 on his serve. Belinda Bencic has won the first set over Elise Mertens, 6-2. Comfortably the better player there over that first set, which lasted just a little under 40 minutes. Michelsen and Fritz just entering the court ahead of their match on Stadium 2. Siniakova leads 3-2 with a break. Hijikata here trying to get to a tie break, 40-15. Matthew here thinks that, oh, I've got the music on. Sorry, I'm going to turn it off. Thank you, producer Matthew. Yeah, she does have issues, I think, at the moment, doesn't she, Matthew? I wonder if her and Conchita Martinez are going to go their separate ways at some point this season. Hijikata has forced a tiebreak against Bublik. Okay, we're in the tiebreak here. Bublik on top of this point, should win it with a smash, and does. 1-0, Alexander Bublik. So Hijikata serving 0-1. Siniakova serving 3-2, love 30. Bencic is serving at the beginning of the second set against Elise Mertens, has 40-15 on her serve. Hijikata eases himself into a 2-1 lead, but Siniakova is going to have to save 3 break points now at love 40. Can she do so? She's missed the first one, Andreeva. Missed the first break point opportunity. So 15-40. Okay, 2-1 Hijikata. Backhand now into the forehand of Bublik. Backhand Hijikata goes cross-court into the backhand, which is going to be a drop shot from Bublik, but Hijikata is going to get there. Now, can he get the pass? What a volley from Hijikata. Sensational. 3-1. What unbelievable hands there at the net. Has Siniakova got this break? No, she hasn't. Not yet. 30-40. Nice pass there from Mira Andreeva. And Andreeva breaks back. So they are now on serve once again. Meanwhile, Hijikata, mini break advantage, 4-2, change of ends. Mira Andreeva, Siniakova, 3 games all in the second set. Mira Andreeva won the first set by 6-4. Mira has been down a break already in this set on one occasion, but she's broken back. And in the first set, she was down a double break. She's got 3 game points now, Mira, for 4-3. Meanwhile, Hijikata is up 5-2 in the tiebreak, and it's now 6-2. So 4 set points here for Rinky Hijikata. Mira Andreeva was held for 4-3. And Bencic has held serve at the beginning of the second set against Elise May Mertens. Mertens has a game point to make it 1 game all. The first set point has come and gone, though. So we are at 6-3 now. Hijikata, Bublik. Welcome to you if you're just tuning in from the Philippines, where I know it's very early in the morning. So 6-3, Hijikata here serving. 3 set points. 1 set point has come and gone. Good serve down the tee, but Bublik does well to get a racket on it. Good defending here from Bublik. Now it's a smash for Hijikata, and he puts it away. Bublik does a racket smash. He is furious. Hijikata wins the second set by 7-6. It looks like members of Hijikata's team are laughing at that, but I think that's members of his team laughing at that racket smash from Bublik. That was a hell of a racket smash from Bublik. And it's 7-6. That's 2 tiebreaks we've had, and we're going the distance in this Hijikata Bublik encounter. Will we go the distance in Mira Andreeva against Katarina Siniakova? I don't think we will. I think Mira Andreeva will probably get this done in straight, but we'll see. Taylor Fritz and Michelsen are warming up. Taylor Fritz will serve first in that encounter. Bublik, Hijikata going 3 sets. Mertens and Bencic are 1 game all in the second set. Bencic won the first set by 6 games to 2. So that has brought you up to date with all things singles tennis in Indian Wells. Ghosty there saying Bamos. Insert whoever you wish here. You can do it. Hello, Ghosty. How are you? Make sure you hit that like button. And wonderful to have you on board today. Okay, so Siniakova here serving 3-4, 15 all. $15.30. So, bit of pressure here for Siniakova now on her serve at 15.30. Bublik is back on court. Siniakova comes into the net. Is Mira Andreeva going to pass her? She is. 15.40. 2 break points for Mira Andreeva. She takes one of the next 2 points. She'll be serving for the match. Can she get the break of serve, Mira Andreeva? First break point has come and gone, so it's 30-40. Siniakova on the attack, Mira trying to defend. And Siniakova on top of the point and on top of the net, and she wins it. Deuce. Hijikata and Bublik have just started their third set. Hijikata serving first, and he's love 15 down. Mertens has a break point on the Bencic serve. So that's 30-40. And Taylor Fritz and Alex Michelsen have just got underway. Taylor Fritz 40-30 up on his serve at the beginning of the match. Yeah, I know. What a start for Fritz there with 3 aces. That was an old-fashioned racket smash from Bublik too, Matthew, yeah. For those of you just tuning in, do hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. Game point now for Siniakova to make it 4 games all. Okay, so Mino Andreeva here. Siniakova does indeed hold for 4 games all. Saved 2 break points impressively. Andreeva at the net. She should lose this point. Almost won it with a reaction volley there, but doesn't. Love 15. Hijikata here at 30 all. Oh, love 40 now on the Andreeva serve here, by the way. So this could be an interesting moment. They're into the rally, but Siniakov's gone long, so it's 15-40. Been a bit of a break fest, this one. Hijikata has held for 1 love. Now, can she get the break, Siniakova? Yes, she can. Andreeva goes long, so Siniakov's going to serve for the second set, 5-4. And this match has had a lot of twists and turns. Alex Michelsen has held for 1 game all, by the way. Bublik here up 30 love on his serve. And Elise Mertens gets the break at the beginning of the second set. So she leads by 2-1 with a break on Belinda Bencic. They might be going 3, therefore. Are we going to go 3 sets with Mino Andreeva and Siniakova? I confidently predicted a straight sets win for Mino Andreeva, and it was looking that way at 15-40 a couple of games ago when she had 2 break points to therefore serve for the match. But she couldn't take either of those break points. Siniakova dominating some of the points. And then immediately afterwards, Siniakova goes and breaks Mino Andreeva, and now she will serve for the second set. Bublik here, love 130 love. Bublik is passed, so it's 30 all. Can Siniakova serve this out and take us to a third set over the defending champion? Forehand here from Bublik goes into the net, so it's going to be a break point for Hijikata already. Mind you, it's love 15 on the Siniakova serve. And it is going to be love 30 now. Plenty of wind there on that Stadium 1 court. Hijikata squanders the breakpoint opportunity. And squander being the operative word, because he really had a chance to win that point. But it is deuce. Second serve here at deuce between Bublik and Hijikata. And Andreeva puts the smash away, and it's love 40. Hijikata with another break point at love 1 on the Bublik serve. Backhand from Siniakova into the backhand of... Oh, and Siniakova dumps a backhand in the net, and we are back on serve. 5 games all. This is a match that keeps on delivering in what has been a break fest thus far. Michelsen gets the early break on Taylor Fritz, leads 2-1. And Bencic has broken back against Elise Mertens. Okay, so that brings you up to date with where we are at. Michelsen up an early break on Taylor Fritz. Bencic and the Mertens are back on serve. There was an early break for Mertens in this second set, but Bencic has broken back. Siniakova was serving for that second set, but got broken back. And Bublik has saved a couple of break points and now has a game point of his own until he puts that backhand into the net. So we are at deuce in this Bublik match. Okay, Mino Andreeva here serving 5-all, 30-15. Bublik saves a couple of break points and holds for 1 game all. So Hijikata, 1 game all in the deciding set. Mino Andreeva, Siniakova, 5-all, 30-all now on the Mida serve. Hijikata here serving 1-all, 15-all. We've got a break point for Siniakova, though. Can she take it? Volley at the net. Doesn't do as well as she would like. And Mino Andreeva punishes her. Really, you'd expect Siniakova, an expert in doubles, to do better with that volley. (40-15) here for Hichikata, 1 game all. And Andreeva hits an ace to get to advantage on her serve. Game point for Miro Andreeva to get to 6-5. And Bublik wins that point. It gets to 40-30 as he takes the applause from the crowd. And Andreeva holds for 6-5. Michelsen trying to consolidate the break. He's at deuce. Mertens now in trouble at 2-3 love 30. And Hichikata does indeed hold for 2-1. So, up to date, Siniakova serving to stay in the match at 5-6. Hichikata and Bublik are on serve in the deciding set. Bencic has 3 break points on the Mertens serve to go up a set and a break. Michelsen has a game point to get to 3-1 in the first set over Taylor Fritz. Siniakova and Andreeva are on a change of ends, as are Hichikata and Bublik. Big question now is, can Michelsen hold? Yes, he can. He's up 3-1 after 15 minutes. So, Alex Michelsen leads by a break on Taylor Fritz in the All-American Affair on Stadium 2. Meanwhile, on Stadium 4, we have 3 break points for Belinda Bencic. Can she take one of these break points to give herself a healthy set and a break advantage? Yes, she can at the first time of asking. 1 hour and 6 minutes on the clock on Stadium 4, and Bencic is up by a set and a break. She has 1 foot in the round of 16. Stephen, hi, how are you? 6 p.m. in New York City. He wants to hear my voice, it seems. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit share as well, and you can share this stream with other people. Love 30 here on the Bublik serve. And love 30 on the... 30 love on the Siniakova serve. Andreeva comes into the net. There's a net cord there favoring Siniakova. But Andreeva still... No, Siniakova a bit lucky there, actually, to win that point. 2 game points now for a tie break. Hijikata gets the break, leads 3-1 in the deciding set on Bublik. It's all falling apart. Meanwhile, Mira Andreeva and Siniakova are going to a tiebreak. So, Hijikata 3-1 leads with a break. Siniakova and Mira Andreeva have begun their tiebreak. Andreeva served first and won the first point, so leads 1-0. Hijikata here, 15 love up on his serve. Meanwhile, 1-1, Mira Andreeva against Siniakova. Mira Andreeva serving here. Sorry, Siniakova serving at 1-1, my bad. Fifteen all here. Hijikata serving at 3-1, 15 all. Siniakova leads in the tiebreak by 2 points to 1 over Mira Andreeva. Meanwhile, Michelsen leads 3-2 with a break, and Bencic is looking to run away with this match against Mertens. She leads 4-2 in the second set. Hijikata here, though, under a little bit of pressure here on his serve at 15-30. Meanwhile, the tiebreak, we have a mini break advantage for Katarina Siniakova. She leads 3-1. $30 all now between Hijikata and Bublik here at 3-1. And Siniakova is looking a bit disappointed with that last point that she's lost. So that's 3-2 now. Hijikata with a game point for 4-1. And Siniakova leads 4-2 at the change of ends. Hijikata holds 4-1 with a smash. Meanwhile, Mira Andreeva here, he's in a bit of trouble in this second set tiebreak. Siniakova's second serve at 4-2. Okay, so Mira Andreeva now has raced into a 5-4 lead in this tiebreak. She was down 4-2, but 3 points in a row sees her not too bad now. 2 points away from the win. Body serve there from Mira. Backhand to backhand right now. Mira Andreeva defending as only she can. One of the best defenders in the world. But she goes long there, and it's 5-all. Bublik here, 40-30 on his serve to get to 4-2. Oh, we've got a set point for Siniakova here. We're into the rally. Forehand from Siniakova. Good depth there. But Andreeva's dealing with it. Andreeva with a drive volley and misses the drive volley. Siniakova wins the second set. Andreeva's thrown a racket in frustration. Not the first time we've seen that kind of response from Mira Andreeva. And so we're going to the third set in this Mira Andreeva Katarina Siniakova match. Isaac thinks that Bublik will win. I'm not so sure. He's down 4-2 in this deciding set. Come on, Fritz, by the way. We've got a Taylor Fritz fan here. He is down to break 4-3. Belinda Bencic, by the way, is 2 points away from sealing the deal against Elise Mertens. She leads 6-2, 5-2, Belinda Bencic. And Mertens is serving to stay in the match at 2-5. And we're going to have a match point for Belinda Bencic. Match point, Belinda Bencic. An hour and 18 minutes on the clock. Mertens was up an early break in this second set, but Bencic has been dominant thereafter. Mino Andreeva and Siniakova are going to a third set. Michelsen leads 4-3 with a break over Taylor Fritz, and Hijikata is up 4-2, 30-15 in the deciding set. Mertens saves that match point, by the way. Look at that reaction there from Mino Andreeva. She's furious with missing that drive volley. It's a double fault from Hijikata that got us to 30-15, by the way. So Andreeva and Siniakova are about to start their deciding set. Hijikata 40-30 on his serve at 4-2. And Hijikata holds. One game away now is the Australian from upsetting Alexander Bublik. Mertens, by the way, fended off those match points and has held. So Bencic now serving for the match at 5-3. Michelsen is one game away from winning the first set over Taylor Fritz. And Siniakova holds at the beginning of the deciding set. Do hit that like button, by the way. And if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. So, Bublik serving to stay in the match at 2-5. And he's love 15 down as well, as Hijikata fights for every single ball. Ooh, he nearly caught that smash as well, but 15 all. Okay, so Hijikata now serving for the match. So 5-3, Hijikata serving here. And it's love 15 on the Hijikata serve. So an interesting way to begin this service game. Two hours and 31 minutes on the clock. $15 all. Hijikata Bublik. Michelsen serving for this first set. And by the way, breaking news. Belinda Bencic is through. She has beaten Elise Mertens 6-2, 6-3 in a scoreline that is as comfortable as that suggests. So she moves on through, does Belinda Bencic. It was a very comfortable scenario. She was down an early break in the second set, but she broke back pretty quickly and ended up moving away. She did have a match point as well on her opponent's serve before ultimately getting over the line, losing just 5 games across the 2 sets. Was just too strong today for Elise Mertens. And she moves on through in the desert. Okay. What's going on? We've got Mira Andreeva serving at 1-2. We've got 2 set points for Alex Michelsen to win the first set over Taylor Fritz. And we've got some match points now for Rinji Hijikata after Bublik nets 2 match points for the Australian to seal the deal and upset Alexander Bublik. Interesting times now. Good serve out wide from Hijikata, but he's going to miss that volley, 40-30. Oof, went for the serve volley there. I wonder if that's a sign of his anxiety. And we are now at deuce. 2 match points coming and going for Rinji Hijikata. Alex Michelsen has sealed the deal, won the first set over Taylor Fritz by 6-4. So the 2022 champ on the ropes right now. Down a set to his fellow American Alex Michelsen. We've had wins today for Brits Cam Norrie and Jack Draper, 2 former champs as well. They are through. Hijikata's going to have another match point here at 5-3. Good serve down the tee. Can Hijikata now get over the line for a surprise win over Bublik? Serves. Backhand return from Bublik is pretty good, but so's Hijikata's forehand. And that goes long from Bublik. Hijikata hands to the air. 6-3 in the deciding set. He is through. So, Hijikata shouts, "Come on," as he proceeds in the desert. And Bublik goes off to lick his wounds. He is out. Hijikata proceeds. Bublik thumbs up to the crowd, but from that second set onwards, he wasn't at the races. We saw the reaction from him at the end of that second set when he did an epic racket smash. And Bublik exits somewhat early, round of 32. In the desert. Some of the stats, by the way. Performance rating, well, nip and tuck, 7.5 for Bublik, 7.6 for Hijikata. The serve quality, Bublik won that scenario with an 8.8 serve quality compared to 7.9 of Hijikata. Bublik, 41% of his serves were unreturned, but on the second serve, Bublik winning just 44% of his second serves. Plus, his returns were not great today, and in fact, he was not able to get a single break point on the Hijikata serve. He, of course, won the first set on a tie break. In terms of unforced errors off the 2 wings today, we had 45 unforced errors. That's just from the forehand and the backhand from Bublik today. And he only won 10 of his 16 points at the net. And ultimately, it's Hijikata who proceeds. Okay. Hichikata is going to play Cam Nori in the 4th round. After Cam Nori came through Alex de Minaur in straight sets today. Cam Nori, of course, a former champ in the desert in 2021. Good to see a lot of you joining us today. Stephen and Ghosty there. Ghosty loving Mida's passion. Mida Andreeva here 2-2 with Siniakova in the deciding set. Michelsen and Fritz have just started their second set. Michelsen won the first set. And we will shortly have Valentin Vacherot against Casper Ruud. We'll have a live watch along for that on the channel as well. That's what's been an epic day of tennis in the desert. Wins for the Brits, Jack Draper and Cam Nori today, both in straight sets. Hichikata now talking. I'm going to switch over to the Mida Andreeva Siniakova match on my big screen at least. Two games all they are, and it's 30 all on the Siniakova serve. I see Michelsen coming into the net here as he serves at love 1, 15 all. Interesting moment here for Siniakova, Mida Andreeva. It was a bit of breakfast across the first 2 sets. Siniakova serving for it, but couldn't get over the line in the second set, but then ultimately won it on a tiebreak by 7 points to 5, prompting Mida to throw her racket in disgust. Game point now for Siniakova, 40-30. Good serve there for Michelsen for a serve +1 winner to get to 30-15. All here on the Michelsen serve. And now we're going to have a break point for Mida Andreeva. Advantage for her on the Siniakova serve. 2 hours and 20 minutes on the clock. When this match concludes, we will have, wonderful forehand winner there from Michelsen, by the way. We will have Maria Sakkari come up against Iga Swiatek. That is next on this court. Michelsen holds for 1 all. Kruger and Svitolina are warming up. Siniakova saves that break point. One all Fritz Michelsen, 15 love for Taylor. So Fritz 1-1, 30 love. Weird bounce, says Stephen. Fritz holds for 2-1. Just to let you know, Hichikata upset Bublik today. Okay, Hichikata stuns Bublik with 3-set win in Indian Wells to set up Norrie clash. Do we like that for a title? As we look at some of the fans enjoying the hospitality on offer. Okay, backhand here from Michelsen is going to miss. So it's 15-all on his serve. Meanwhile, this game is epic between Milovan Draver and Siniakova. Kruger and Svitolina just getting underway over on Stadium 4. And Valentin Vacherot and Casper Ruud are about to take the court. $30-all here on the Michelsen serve at 1-2. Is Michelsen going to have to fend off a break point? It's a runaround forehand return from Fritz, which is pretty good. That backhand from Taylor is also pretty good. So is that backhand, but Michelsen fighting. He's not going to get that forehand winner, though, from Fritz. And it's going to be a break point for Taylor Fritz. Milovan Draver finally gets the break. Wow, that game was epic. But it is Milovan Draver who breaks the Siniakova serve. And she leads 3-2. Now, we do know that breaks don't mean a huge amount at the moment today, given that we've had a lot of them in this match. And often we've seen swings, including in that first set. Remember, Siniakova was up a double break in the first set. Michelsen saves the break point, gets the juice. It's an ace there, Michelsen, to get to 1-2 and his advantage. Michelsen serving here 1-2. Game point. Backhand return from Taylor Fritz. Backhand there from Michelsen's pretty good. Just exchanging backhands, feeling each other out. Taylor changes direction into the forehand of Michelsen. Now they're hitting the forehands pretty hard, and that Michelsen forehand is really good. Is he going to follow up with another good one? Yes, he is. He holds for 2-all. And Mira Andreeva, of course, is under pressure on her serve at 15:30, 2.5 hours on the clock. Three-two, she leads. Have we heard any news on Djokovic, whether he's going to pull out of his doubles match alongside Tsitsipas? As we welcome those of you tuning in for Casper Ruud against Valentin Vacheron, the Monegasque who won an ATP Masters 1000 title last year in Shanghai. He's going to be coming up against the three-time Grand Slam champion Casper Ruud. The winner of this could potentially play Carlos Alcaraz in the next round. Alcaraz has got to beat Rinderknecht. We're going to have 2 breakback points here for Siniakova. And now Taylor Fritz, by the way, love 30 down on his serve. And Siniakova does indeed get the break back. This is the match that just keeps on giving. 3-all now in the deciding set. Michelsen beat, by the way, 3 break points on the Taylor Fritz serve. 6-4. Michelsen won the first set. It's 2-all in the second. But Fritz serving at love 40. Vacheron and Ruud are on the court warming up. Oh dear, Mira Andreeva. She had a short ball there that she couldn't deal with, and she dumped that forehand into the net. And as a result, we're back on serve. Taylor saves the first break point, by the way, against Michelsen. He saved the second as well. So we're back to 30-40 there. Or we're at 30-40 there, I should say. So 3-all. Mira Andreeva. Oh, and Andreeva's missed that backhand as well. It's just all falling apart right now for Mira. 15 love. Although Siniakova now is the one who's going to cut a frustrated figure as it becomes 15-all. Smash here for Andreeva. She's just going to get that in. Now Siniakova's at the net, and she's going to be past 15-30. I say passed. I mean, she did get a racket on it. But ultimately, Milo Andreeva wins the point. Okay, Siniakova to serve here at 15:30 down the tee. That was a miss-hit forehand return, but it doesn't matter. We're into the rally here. Siniakova fighting. Can she get this one? She can, but it's going to be a drive volley. And look at that miss. And look at the reaction from Milo Andreeva. You just knew that it's going to be a toughie because she's already on set point. She missed a horrible drive volley. And I'm telling you now, this is turning into a rough year so far for Miller. In fact, it's been a rough, probably 12 months since winning the title in Indian Wells last year. Okay, we're into the rally here. Still 30 all and still Siniakova in trouble, and she's put that forehand into the net. So she's in much bigger trouble now. Vachereau will serve first against Casper Ruud. Kruger's up an early break on Svitolina, by the way, leads 2-love. Break point here for Milo Andreeva. Decent return from her. Great backhand up the line, though, from Siniakova to get us to deuce. How she would dearly love to improve her singles CV to something close to what it is for Michelsen. If you're just tuning in, please do hit subscribe. Fam Soldier 21 here saying he's a big fan of Michelsen. Mel, though, is pretty sure that Fritz is losing this set and therefore the match, I guess. She's going to win the Berlin Open, says Stephen, regarding Siniakova. And she's going to have a game point here. And Fritz has 3 break point back. Break point back. He's got 3 break points to get it back on serve against Alex Michelsen. Siniakova holds for 4-3. After a... Can I call that return rubbish from Milo Andreeva? I mean, it was rubbish. Kruger and Svitolina are back on serve, by the way. Svitolina's broken back, so that's 2-1, but they are on serve. And Fritz, by the way, talking of being back on serve, 3 break points, but the first is saved by Alex Michelsen. And Vachereau and Casper Ruud are just underway. 3 on Stadium 3, 15 all with Vachereau serving first. Can Casper Ruud get to the round of 16? Just wondering if he's ever been in the quarters in the desert. I'm not sure he'll be getting to the quarters this year because Carlos Alcaraz is potentially in the way for both these two players. Siniakova holds. And look at that scream there from Milo Andreeva. She's cutting a very frustrated figure. Michelsen saved another break point. So it's 30-40 over on Stadium 2 in that All-American clash as they hit the 1 hour and 2 minute mark there. This match, by the way, for Milo Andreeva and Siniakova may well reach the 3 hour mark. We'll see. They're at 2 hours, 35 minutes right now. Iga Swiatek and Maria Sakkari waiting patiently because they will be taking the court at the conclusion of this match. And Michelsen saves another break point. That back to deuce. For those of you just tuning in, by the way, do hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. We have just hit the 26,700 subscriber mark. Yep, she's pretty annoyed, is Milo Andreeva right now. Double fault from her. Love 15. Deary me. Okay. So love 15 here becomes... Is she going to miss that, Siniakova, or is that going to land in? No, she misses it. 15 all. $15.30 now, though, on the Andreeva serve. Do hit that like button. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. Also, get voting in our poll as to who you think is going to win. Get to 30 all now. We've got polls for all our matches. Okay, backhand here from Siniakova into the forehand of Andreeva. That lob from Andreeva, though, is going to miss. So 30-40, break point for Katerina Siniakova. And if she was to get the break point, she would be serving for the match. 30-40. How's this one going to pan out? Forehand from Miro Andreeva, clips the net. I think she's going to be lucky here. I think she might be lucky, Miro Andreeva, to win this point. Oh, my goodness me. That net cord. She does apologize for it. But boy, oh boy, what a stroke of luck there for Miro Andreeva. That completely changed the nature of that point. But still, Miro reacted pretty well in terms of, I mean, she had to react a bit less than Siniakova. Anyway, deuce it is. Ace down the tee, bringing up game point for Miro. Remember, this is a title defense for her because she won the title last year, coming from a set down against Arina Sabalenka to win the title. But we are back to deuce. And it's going to be a second serve here for Siniakova to look at. To the rally here. Andreeva goes long, so we've got another break point for Katerina Siniakova. Chop back return. Forehand from Andreeva goes into the net. Siniakova gets the break, making up for that net cord that went against her, so maybe she deserves that. And now she will serve for the match. Pretty exhausted, but she will serve for the match. Backhand winner, is that? No, but it doesn't matter for Miro Andreeva. It was a great backhand cross court that Siniakova couldn't deal with. So we're at love 15. Indeed, what a shot that was. Love 30 now. I knew this just wouldn't be easy. I mean, we've just had so many breaks of serve today that nothing is easy. Rude and WATCHALONG on serve, by the way, at the early stages of their match. And Svitolina and Kruger are 2 games all. 15-30 here. Siniakova serving for the match. 15-30. Make sure you hit that like button, by the way. Oh, good forehand there, but well defended by Siniakova. Can she defend this? Yes, she can. Forehand Andreeva. Can Siniakova defend this? Yes, she can. Forehand Andreeva. Can Siniakova? Yes, she can. Can she defend this? Now it's going to be a smash for Miro Andreeva, and she puts it away for 15-40. Still fighting, defending, trying to defend her title. Michelsen leads 4-2, by the way, in the second set over Fritz. He's 2 games away from upsetting the 2022 champ. Fritz has just held, though, so it does get to 4-3. 2 break points here for Miro Andreeva. And Andreeva misses the return there, so 30-40. Hi, Jane. Okay, we're into the rally here. Oh, and Andreeva's missed that. Deary me. Woo. So we're back to deuce, or we're at deuce, I should say. 2 break points there for Miro Andreeva have come and gone. Okay, forehand slice here from... oh, what a backhand cross court that is. And Miro Andreeva gets another break point as a result. What a backhand cross court that was. Now into the rally here. Good shot up the line there. Siniakova defends really well. And the backhand from Andreeva goes into the net. So we are now at deuce. Andreeva here. Deuce. She's had 3 break points in this game. Remember, Iga Swiatek against Maria Sakkari coming up at the end of this match. Oh, what a volley that Oh, no, it's just landed back on her side. I thought it had gone over the net from Mira Andreeva, but we're going to have a match point, and it's our first match point now for Katerina Siniakova. What a win this would be over the defending champ. Okay, we're into the rally here on match point. Great depth there from Siniakova. Backhand now from defended by Siniakova. Forehand from Mira Andreeva. Forehand to forehand right now. Good depth there from Mira. Oh, it's a net cord. And it's going to be a net cord in favor of Siniakova on match point. Mira Andreeva can't believe it. Her title defense is over at the round of 32 stage. But she did get a net cord in her favor at a really important moment just a few moments ago. But Siniakova can't believe it. She knocks out the reigning champion in Indian Wells. And I think it's deserved. She was up a double break in the first set and saw that come and go. The second set was nip and tuck. And Mira Andreeva shouts something. I don't know if it's towards the crowd or whether it's towards her team, but she loses. 4-6, 7-6, 6-3 is the win for Katerina Siniakova today, and she is super emotional after that dramatic win. Look at the tears there of joy, though, ultimately, because she has proceeded to the next round. She does apologize for the net cord that she got on match point, but she's through to the round of 16. What do we make of that win? Was Siniakova lucky? Well, match point she was lucky, yeah. But in general, look at the way she threw a racket away, by the way, there, Mira Andreeva. And I think it's been a rough year since winning the title in Indian Wells last year. And she wears her heart on her sleeve, none more so than in that loss at the French Open, I would say, to Boisson. And in particular, since then, things have not looked great. Okay, here's Siniakova to talk.
Single trick you have in the book in order to win today. First, let's talk about why this win means so much to you. Very emotional.
Definitely very emotional. You know, I don't feel any part of my body, so I just kept fighting, and I don't believe it. I don't know what to say.
Can't believe it.
Never played her before. She's a defending champion. She comes out here. Was it experience? Was it finesse? Was it the fact that you're the #1 doubles player in the world and you had to come up with plan B, plan C? What do you think was the key today?
For me, definitely the key was to enjoy it. You know, I had no
Key to winning was enjoying it.
And I know that feeling, so I really enjoyed to be on the other side. And I was just trying to find every point, you know, change the rhythm and just give her as much as ball to the other side. And I think I did really great job, so I'm really proud.
You should be proud, and they love you here in Indian Wells. You've been a champion here in doubles, and now a very serious contender in singles. Katerina Siniakova, way to go. Let's hear it for her, everybody.
Doesn't do a great job on her pronunciation, but doesn't matter. Siniakova will not care one iota as she proceeds after a 3-set epic over the defending champ. So the title defense for Mira Andreeva, is over. The round of 32 stage, as I say, it's not been the best of 12 months for her since winning the title in the desert a year ago. And Siniakova can take all the plaudits in what was a deserved win. Double break advantage she had in the first set. She was up 3-love, but that came and went. And once that they were back on serve, it did seem like Mira was going to win that match and win it in straight sets. I thought she'd win it in straights. But no, Siniakova served for the second set, couldn't do it. So that meant we went to a tie break. And then Siniakova won that tie break. But what position? Where is Mira Andreeva at mentally right now? Do let me know in the comment section. And it is Siniakova who progresses, but deservedly so. but she did win it on a net cord. 4-6, 7-6, 6-3. Some stats, by the way, in that match. 37 winners for Mira Andreeva, just 27 for Siniakova. Siniakova, by the way, in terms of her doubles prowess, not too great in terms of points won at the net, just 50%, 9 from 18. And she also hit quite a few errors as well. But she proceeds to the next round. So hats off to her. And we will, of course, be having a watch along now for Iga Swiatek against Maria Sakkari. In the meantime, you know the drill. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on elsewhere. Michelsen serving for the match. Okay, against Taylor Fritz. Let's hone in on that now. 30-15 he leads on his serve as Michelsen tries to knock out the 2022 champ. Casper Ruud and Vachereau are on serve. Svitolina leads Kruger 4-3 with a break. $30 here, Michelsen and Taylor Fritz. Taylor also not having the best of starts to the year, not won a title yet. Obviously had match points against Ben Shelton in Dallas. Okay, second serve here for Taylor Fritz to look at 30-all. Forehand here from Michelsen into the backhand of Taylor Fritz. Forehand from Michelsen into the forehand of Taylor Fritz. Forehand to forehand right now. Oh, it's a forehand error from Michelsen going into the net. So 30-40, we're going to have a break point. Well, let's see if it ends up being Michelsen in two. Not done yet. 30-40 here. Michelsen to serve. Down the tits, a good first serve. Good depth, though, on the return from Taylor Fritz. Backhand now into the forehand of Michelsen. It's a really good forehand from Alex. Now it's another forehand from him, which is also good. Taylor Fritz, what a volley that is. Is Taylor Fritz going to run this down? No, he's not. Yes, he's going to win this point. Surely from here he does, and he breaks. What an epic point that was. Difficult to know who was going to go and win that in the end, but it was Taylor with a forehand winner down the line, passing Michelsen, who was arguably a lame duck at the net. And we are back on serve. Vachereau and Ruud, Casper Ruud, that is. Valentin Vachereau against Casper Ruud, 3 games all in the first set. Svitolina leads Kruger 4-3 with a break. Maria Sakkari and Iga Swiatek will be on court shortly. Hello, Ghosty, who's joining us here for this Fritz Michelsen match. Love 15 on the Taylor serve. And now 15 all. And it's now 15-30 on the Taylor Fritz serve. So Fritz having just broken. Kruger has 40 love to get to 5-4. I should say 4-5 because she is down a break, is Ashlyn Kruger. And Vachereau has a game point for 4-3. Taylor Fritz serves down the T and ace to get us to 30 all. It's not salmon, though. I think it's more orange than salmon because salmon is a bit pinkish, right? Pinkish orange. Nice backhand up the line. Taylor Fritz, though, defends it. That volley, though, is going to be too good for Michelsen, and he's going to have a break point. Alex Michelsen, break point. Lovely volley there. Wasn't the easiest of volleys, but he puts it away nicely, and he'll have a break point to give him a chance to serve for it once again. Serve down the tee. And that block return from him is not going to work, so we're back to deuce. Fritz here serving at deuce. And now Fritz goes long, so another break point for Michelsen. Break point number 2 in this game, an hour and 26 minutes on the clock. Oh, but Michelsen didn't read that serve, and it's an ace for Taylor Fritz to get us to deuce. Okay, backhand here clips the net. Bit lucky that one, Taylor. Now can he pass Michelsen? No, he can't. Not at the first time of asking. But what about that lob from Taylor Fritz? I mean, he's really happy with it. Maybe he should still apologize for the net cord. Let me know what you think in the live chat. But it was a sensational lob from Taylor. I mean, I probably didn't have really many choices. After the ball comes back to him here, didn't really have a lot of choices other than to go for the lob. But boy, did he execute it perfectly. Sticks one finger in the air and takes the plaudits. But he did get lucky with that net cord as well. Okay, we're into the rally here. Fritz here with a game point, chases that down. Oh, Michelsen will feel disappointed he didn't put that volley away, giving Fritz a chance to get back in the point and take it. He did Taylor. And now Michelsen is going to serve to stay in the first set at 5-6. Iga Swiatek and Maria Sakkari will be commencing very, very shortly on Stadium 1. We've had one defending champion go out in the form of Mira Andreeva and another go through in the form of No one is sorry for the net cord, says Jane. Oh, Rude could definitely lose, Ghosty. Definitely. Six five. I should say 5-6 when Michelsen turns to the court. Michelsen's had his chances, no more so than when he was serving for the match. I think he got to 30 all as well, if memory serves. I say if memory serves, it's only a couple of minutes ago. 5 minutes was a long time ago. Yeah, Siniakova upsetting Mina Andreeva today. So she's through to the round of 16. Okay, Michelsen here on the backhand. Backhand to backhand exchange right now. They just feel each other out. Has that landed in? No, it's just gone out. 15 love. $15 all. And it's now 30-15 to Michelsen. Nice serve there, but they're in the rally. Michelsen comes into the net but doesn't have to deal with it. 40-15. Are we going to a tie break? Yes, we are. For those of you tuning in for Iga Swiatek and Maria Sakkari, that match is about to get underway. They are warming up on Stadium 1. And breaking news, Svitolina won the first set over Aisling Kruger by 6-4. And Vacherot is serving for the first set against Casper Ruud and has 2 set points. 40-15, Vacherot leads 5-3. I do think Vacherot will pose a slightly more difficult opponent to Carlos Alcaraz, presuming that Alcaraz wins today. And Vacherot wins the first set by 6-3 over Casper Ruud in 32 minutes. So he is 1 set up on Casper Ruud. Svitolina 1 set up on Aisling Kruger. Michelsen 1 set up on Taylor Fritz. But are we going to a third set? Quite possibly, because Fritz leads 2-0 in this tiebreak after Michelsen goes long there on the forehand. So 2-0 Taylor Fritz. Do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, the number just below my head will tick over. And you'll know that it was you who made that difference. Okay, 2-1 now, Fritz. That was a disappointing miss there from Taylor. Okay, 3-1 now, Taylor Fritz. For those of you just joining, do hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. Four 4-1 now. Fritz leads in this tiebreak. Remember, Michelsen was serving for the match, but was unable to get over the line at 5-4. Serves it down the tee. Look at that wind. But he's put the backhand away for 4-2. Change of ends. Okay, so 4-2. Two 4, I should say. Michelsen serving here. Out wide. Okay, 4-3 now. So just the one mini break advantage that Taylor has in this tiebreak. With an ace there out wide, Michelsen. Michelsen, at least technically, he's just 4 points away from the win. But it feels a little far at the moment because he was serving for it and didn't serve it out. And he's a mini break down in this tiebreak. Taylor here serving 4-3. It's a good first serve, and it's now 5-3 because Michelsen can't deal with that on the backhand going long. Taylor leads 5-3 in this tiebreak. If he holds this point on serve, he will have 3 set points. It's a good serve down the tee. Forehand from Taylor into the backhand of Michelsen. And now it's on the backhand of Fritz, and he can't deal with that. And so it is 5-4. And the mini break advantage that Taylor had has gone. As quick as that. Michelsen to serve at 4-5. And Michelsen holds that point as well. So it's 5-all. Alex Michelsen 2 points away from the win. Okay, we're into the rally here. Forehand to forehand right now. Forehand from Fritz into the forehand of Michelsen. But Michelsen's going to miss-hit that forehand. And we're going to have a set point for Taylor Fritz on his serve. 6-5. Michelsen can't believe that. Do hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. And if you do hit subscribe, watch that number below my head tick over. Serve down the tee. Forehand return. Forehand from Taylor Fritz. I think it's going to be too good. There should be a winning point for Taylor Fritz, but it's not done yet. He's got a tricky smash now to deal with. And I think he's still not done it. Ooh, are we back to neutral? No, not yet. Oh my goodness me, we're at neutral in this rally. Oh, what a forehand from Michelsen. And it's going to land out. Somehow Michelsen wins that point. 6-all. Taylor was not ruthless enough with some of those smashes. And as a result, it's 6 points all. How much will Taylor live to regret those smashes and those opportunities? Look at him put his head below his shirt. Taylor really should be doing something more with that. And as a result, it's 6 points all. Okay, we're into the rally here. Backhand from Taylor Fritz, just over the net. Slice there from Michelsen. Forehand from Michelsen into the backhand of Taylor Fritz. Backhand up the line is really good, but Taylor defends it. Backhand now cross court into the backhand of Taylor Fritz. Backhand again from Michelsen, but Taylor Fritz is going to go long, and look how angry he is with that. He's angry, I think, more though because of the previous point. That's where he's frustrated. He knows that was a chance. So we've got match point for Alex Michelsen against the 2022 ATP Masters 1000 Indian Wells champion Taylor Fritz. Match point. Where are you going to go with this serve? In the first into the net. Second serve here for Fritz, therefore, to look at. Michelsen 7-6. He leads. Match point. Backhand returns. A good kick serve, that one. Nice one up the line. Taylor can't deal with it on the forehand side. He is livid with himself. He had chances on set point, but he was too casual with some of those smashes. Well done for Michelsen for fighting and staying in it. And he gets his reward, winning 8-6 in the tiebreak. It's a nice exchange between the two at the net. The 2022 champion, Taylor Fritz, is out. But Michelsen plows on through 6-4, 7-6. A little reminder for you. Michelsen goes up an early break, holds on to that break, gets over the line, wins the first set by 6-4. Goes up a break in the second set, serves for the match, doesn't get over the line. And once Taylor held for 6-5, we thought, uh-oh, we're going 3. And then you would have made Taylor Fritz the hot favorite. Fritz had set points, and none more so, with smashes on set points. And he couldn't put it away. Michelsen fighting. Got his reward because Taylor was perhaps just a bit too casual with some of those smashes. He thought it was done, perhaps. And he was livid with himself when he went and at 6-5 there, ends up going 6-all. Change of ends. And then Michelsen wins back-to-back points. And Fritz is out. His year so far has sucked. And here are some of the stats for this Fritz-Michelsen match. 8.2 was the performance rating for Alex compared to 7.8 for Taylor. Michelsen, 35% of his serves were unreturned. That's pretty good. Both of them over 70% first serves in. And both of them over 70% first serves won. But Taylor Fritz won just 39% of his second serves. That is not good enough. And when you've got a return quality of 6.7 as well, Taylor, you're going to be in big trouble. He also didn't take enough of his breakpoint opportunities today, did Taylor. And that's it. His campaign, hoping to win a second title in Indian Wells, is over, as is this stream. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.